Hi guys, this is me, Rashmi again. Today we are talking about the circadian rhythm. Now what is circadian rhythm? This is the clock of your body, the machine, that how the machine works with the clock of the sun, how it's very interesting. So this will kind of help you to understand as to what time you should eat your meal and what time you should be sleeping and what time you should be working out as per your prakriti. Like for example, a pitta person who's working out between 10 to 2 and whose pitta is very high, so it's like the body will get more heated up, So you have to kind of, once you know what the circadian rhythm is, you can kind of understand. Like for a kapha person, like in the evening, the kapha is the time of body is more is going into kapha phase. So that's why they say don't eat very late in the evening, because what happens is that's when the body is retracting and it's slowing down. And when you tend to eat in the kapha phase, and you are a kapha prakriti, so you can imagine how that body is going to store that food. So talking about it, let's just to give you a brief idea, it varies in different countries as in with the sunlight. So it could vary a half an hour here or there, but just to give you a very general basic outline as to what are we talking about when we are talking about the circadian rhythm. So from 10 o'clock in the morning to 2 o'clock is the time of the pitta. So it's the metabolic activity is very good in the body. The fire, the agni, the metabolic fire in the stomach is very good. So it's a very good time for you to be eating. Like if you want to eat, let's say, a meal which is maybe on the heavier side, which is very rich, or something that you love eating, your mithai, your whatever you like. It's a very good time to intake a good helping of food. And also on the mental level, it's a very good time to make decisions, because even the agni in your brain, is also at its best. So that is the function of the pitta in the body, so it helps you make good decisions, So that's the time for you, between 10 to 2. Now after 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the vata time starts. So it's a good time if somebody who's a kapha or a pitta, if they want to exercise, maybe not so much for a vata person, because again the vata will become higher in their body. Then in the evening, after the sun sets, then the kapha, that's when the body is going into retracting phase. So it's the kapha time in the body. So it's best that you turn in, you slow down, because the body is slowing down and you must slow down. It's a time to kind of retract and go into more, go in the rhythm of the body. So it's best that you avoid eating in that time. You can have a glass of milk, which works wonderful, because what milk does in your body, it also brings more kapha. So that's why they say, and kapha will, if you sleep in the kapha phase, let's say if you sleep by 10 o'clock, you've really achieved a very good sleep, because you slept in the kapha phase. Now a lot of you, when you're up in the night, why do you feel hungry? Well, because after that the pitta comes alive. Okay, now this pitta is programmed in our body for transformation of food, but not for eating. Its body is doing a lot of work when you're sleeping. So actually that sleep from 10 to 2 is very, very important for us. So so if you're going to be up late in the night, you're bound to feel hungry, because it's the time of the pitta. Now after the pitta starts the vata time. You will see a lot of vata people suffer from very fragile sleep early in the morning. Now what happens, because the vata is getting, this is before sunrise I'm talking about. So for a vata person to wake up, let's say at 4 o'clock, it's wonderful, because the air is behind us. It's great for elimination. It's great for our lungs. It's a time of our lungs. It's great to do pranayama. Then as the sun rises, again the body is slowing down. We're going to kapha phase, right? So then till 10 o'clock, body is in the kapha phase. So this is how our circadian rhythm works. Now, if you can really understand how this is working, you can understand how this can benefit you, you know. And when you're in harmony with the circadian rhythm, the body is it's working at its optimum level, you know. So a lot of actually, if you whatever your dosha is, if you try to do the opposite, it will really help you balance, as I spoke about in one of my other videos, you know, when you're talking about balancing. So for a kapha person, I would say don't eat your meal late in the evening, because it's definitely going to sit with you. For a vata person, it's very good for them to wake up early morning, because it works wonderfully with them. Their vata is in balance. So yeah, that was a brief introduction about just to give you an overview what the circadian rhythm is all about. And in my next video, I will be talking about 6 tastes on the tongue, you know, because and the whole key to if you are eating all 6 flavors, the tongue feels very satiated and you don't get cravings, because the brain is feeling, you know, very satisfied. So that's what I'll be talking about in my next video. Till then, you take care. Bye bye.